Okay, so hello everyone. Entity responsible for custom software will have vendor responsibility. If an organization hire a third-party vendor to develop, you see now vendor responsibility. Like UIST, we hired a vendor, a vendor to develop our custom software that we will be able to store, process, or transmit cardholder data. That organization is responsible for ensuring that the vendor follow PCI DSS requirement. Remember, if we want to outsource that and make sure they do it for us on our behalf, then we also need to make sure that they follow the best security practices, follow PCI DSS, develop their software according to the software secure software standard, or as well as the software LDC life cycle, right? For example, we've just discussed that a company hires a software development firm to build a custom payment gateway. A company must ensure that the development firm follows secure development practices and align with PCI DSS security requirement, right? In scope, PCI DSS requirement. First, we've talked now about the CDE. So now we have a good understanding as to what it entails. So system, people, processes that stored, process or transmit cardholder data, or even the SAP, that's a sensitive authentication data. System without direct handling of CHG or SAP, but have unrestricted connectivity to system that store, process, or transmit the cardholder data, right? And these are some of the component in scope PCI DSS requirement. Do you guys see? We have system component, network devices, server, computing devices, virtual component, cloud component, software. Example of system component, we have payment terminals, we have authorization systems, clearing system, payment middleware system. You see, payment gateway slash read system, fraud monitoring system. These are all the systems that have to be like in scope, and they have to be in compliance with PCI DSS. And if they are doing the software, remember you have to go through, the secure code software as well to make sure that they implement best security practices. For security system, we have authentication servers, access control server, same system, security information and event management, like Splunk, because it will be collecting those logs. It's also in scope, right? Physical security system like batch access, CCTV camera. Are you guys seeing? Make sure you have the necessary controls. Multi-factor authentication system, anti-malware system. Okay. Segmentation system, internal network security controls, system impacting cardholder data security. Like you have the name resolution system, e-commerce web server, and then you go to virtualization components. You have virtual machines, virtual switches and routers, virtual applications, hypervisor, virtual applications, and desktop. Do you guys see? What of cloud infrastructure? External and on-premises cloud components, virtual private clouds, VPC, cloud-based identity and access management, and CDE in the cloud or premises. Services meshes with containerized application and container orchestration tools. So do you see all of these are in scope? We go to network components. You have switches, you have routers, you have voice over IP network devices, you have wireless access points, you have network appliances, and you have security appliances. Server types. Guys, now hope you guys are able to see and understand and assimilate this. You have web servers, you have application servers, you have database servers, you have authentication servers, you have mail servers, you have proxy servers, you have NTP servers, network time protocol, and you have NS servers, that's domain name system. End users devices, computers, laptops, workstation, tablets, mobile devices, printer and multifunction devices. Excuse me, devices that can scan, print, and fax account data. Storage formats for account data, paper, data files, audio files, images, video recording. So are you that type that you just be releasing your payment or your credit card information just like that? now you understand PCI DSS very well. This literally speaks volumes, right? And talking of in-scope requirement, we have data, application, and software, right? Purchase software, subscribe software. You have bespoke and custom software, both internal and external. You have internal application. These are all the different types that we can talk application and software. You purchase it, you subscribe to a software like SaaS. You have your own custom made, both internal, external, and internet applications, right? They have the software configuration and development tools. For example, you have code repositories, development tools for software and object to this CDE system or any impact to that CAD, right? And whatever thing that we'll be covering, this give us a good overview of all the different in-scope devices and services that we mentioned. Scope of this PCI DSS compliant. You have your network devices, switches, router, voice over IP network, wireless access point network. You have computing devices. You have that storage system. You have servers. You have cloud infrastructure. You know, still about infrastructure, virtualization, application and software, and so on and so forth. Do you see? I hope you were able to understand and put the dots together. So scoring process for PCI DSS compliant, so that are just things that we've covered and we'll take out of scope system for PCI DSS. We covered that already. No data handling, different network segment, consider out of scope, no CAD access. So if we have that, then they don't need to be, within the scope. So our next topic that we're going to cover is introduction to PCI DSS scope information. What does that mean? I'll see you all in the next video. And do not forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And I will see you all in the next video. And bye for now.